What is going on YouTube? It is Primitive here bringing you another showcase match. This will be between Imperialdramon, which will be piloted by myself, and I am on the right, and on my opposing side will be Justin, aka Just Digimon, piloting Shoutmon DX. I will make sure to link Justin's YouTube and all that in the description, so you should definitely go check him out. If you are interested in my content, you will be very interested in his content as well, so make sure you check him out. But as you can see, he plays Takumi turn 1 and then just passes, putting me at 3, which allows me to go into Dino B, swing, draw with Demi V, and then I'll go ahead and unstand here and go straight into Imperial. Forgetting to unstand there, but I will fix it there in a second. Yep, there we go. And now he's going to go into Agumon and Monochromon. We do see the tie, but he's going to decide to just put us at 1. And as much as I would love to be able to restand with my Imperialdramon, if I swing once, I will be stuck. But I can get a draw cycle off of there. And so I decide to swing because I want to draw off a Demi V because my hand is a little bit awkward. And then I go ahead and Hammer Spark, and I'm going to go Burst with Omnimon. So we're going to go ahead and check there. And we're going to hit an Agumon, and so we've hit 3 rookies in security, I believe, so nothing scary there. We are going to see the Shoutmon be promoted, going to go into Takumi, and then Blitz with the Shoutmon, I'm assuming. Yep. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about putting the Shoutmon on there. Will put me at 3. And let's see, the Inheritables, I don't believe he's able to depends on what he puts underneath here. He's gonna draw 2, and then underneath I believe he has multiple options. He can put the Greymon. He decides to put the Agumon to get the DP boost, which will allow me to swing, or allow him to swing over Omnimon now instead of trading, which is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and promote the Gorillamon, and I have 3 memories, so I can go straight into Imperialdramon, and I can go ahead and swing and get the draw from Demi V. I believe I have to consider that my opponent, I could go into Imperial here, but I believe I decide not to because my opponent does have Zeeg on there, so they can put another Shoutmon on there if they wanted to burst and swing over it, but I decided that I don't have any better option just at my hand right now because everything else will just get deleted to the Digivolution of Shoutmon anyway, so I just have to risk that he doesn't have it to swing over. I think he was considering if he wanted to draw with Takumi right there, and then draw with Digivolution. And then he's going to go ahead and put Zeeg underneath from the Digivolution effect, and he's going to swing 1, 2, hits the Hammer Spark. Going over to my turn, I'm going to swing and unstand and then swing again. So yeah, so the Hammer Spark there made it so he couldn't do anything. He did tell me that he was going to, he was just about to go Blitz Omni into my Imperialdramon if he didn't hit the Hammer Spark there. But that will seal it. So we go first. He goes into Monochromon, putting me at 1. I go Sayako and then just hard play Elecmon. So that way, I'm pretty sure I have 2 champions in hand, and that way I can Digivolve both next turn and get some cycling going. But we are at 3 now, so I may just go straight up into Ultimate, so that way I can put my opponent at 1. Nope, I did decide to go with the 2 champions and then go into Ultimate, which will put me at... oh yeah, I didn't want to go straight into it because my opponent has tie, obviously. And so now we'll get the Dino Beamon out with the Colamon, which is great because it will protect the Dino Beamon a little bit. And my opponent doesn't have a Gaussmon on the field, which is really good. If he gets one of those, it's really going to shut me down. So I'm going to go ahead and swing Dino B, hit the Greymon, and draw off a Demi V. I will likely going to want to unsuspend just due to the fact that if my opponent does go into Shoutmon, it will just auto-delete my Colamon on Digivolution. And so I want to make sure that I can at least potentially not die because I will unsuspend when Digivolve. Okay, my opponent's going to go into Monochromon, put me at 1. I will promote Vmon here, and so we have a few blockers in here, or attackers, but my opponent has a few blockers, which is going to make some things really awkward. And of course we have Dino B underneath, which is just way worse than Imperialdramon. I remember me and Justin talking about how much we both kind of dislike Dino Beamon, but it is a necessary card to run. But you always wish there was a Imperialdramon so you could get those extra swings instead. But at 1 memory, I still have 4 memory, and so I'm going to go ahead and go into Colamon here, which puts up another blocker. and makes it so it's much safer for my Imperial, just because they won't be able to pop everything if they go into Shoutmon with his ability. So then I play another Vmon, so that way I can, my opponent's going to go to 3 regardless, but this also gets me another Digimon on board to attack, so I can start putting on more pressure. I do have another rookie in hand, so I don't have to worry about the fact that I just hard played my rookie. As we see, he's going to go into Zeeg, goes to 0, so there's no blitz, but he is going to attack. Nope. He's thinking there. Still at 1 memory, and so he's not going to blitz, so he's going to have to hard commit the attack if he wants to. So he is going to swing, I believe, 2 checks. He hits the Omnimon. Oh no, he had 3 checks, but he hit the Omnimon on the second check, which, you know, that's the risk that you take with this deck. When swinging in, you do go for high swings, but if you hit something in security that stops you, then you are very far behind. Then my opponent plays a delicate plan just to put me at 1, so that way he doesn't have to. I don't have to go all the way up to 3. I will play the other Vmon, and then we have 2 blockers, so I can't go in for game, I don't believe, especially because we don't have the Imperialdramon. But I'm going to swing just because I want to draw off of the Demi V and see what else is there. There's the Gaussmon, and so that's good to see in the trash instead of on the field. Now I'm going to Hammer Spark 3 times to go to 4. So that'll put me at 0 to pit Davis, and I can't take either of those. Just think about what order I want to put it. So I will go ahead and grab XVmon there. And then I believe I just Digivolve the XVmon onto the bench. Nope, I play the Elecmon just to put in more pressure. Yep, that makes way more sense because the chances my opponent goes into Shoutmon with the correct supplies underneath to pop all my board is pretty much 0. So going wide on the board is going to allow me to potentially just win the game this turn. So I am going to swing. I'm going to swing with Elecmon. I pay 1 with Takumi, and he's going to let it go through. I have 2, oh yep, and then I have 2 memory left, and so I go ahead and just go into XV to unstand and get an extra swing in. It will die there, but I do have enough swings to, yep, I will have enough swings to just go ahead and win the game here, because my opponent can only block 1 attack, and I have 3 attacks. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I can just swing twice and I win. I don't know why I just threw, but I did. I mean, I didn't throw, I still win, but I don't know why I didn't just win the game right there, but I didn't. So either way, it doesn't matter. My opponent's going to go into Lava Garudamon, I believe it's called, and he's going to blitz and hit Lobomon, hit Strabi, hit Imperial. I believe he does die in security check to that Imperial right there, and then I'm just going to unstand and swing for game. So, yep, that is going to go ahead and be game. That was the showcase match. This is definitely a really weird matchup just because if Shoutmon gets his Wind Digivolution going really quick, it can be a different matchup. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for another decklist video or more local matches. Have a great day. Peace out.